Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How's it going? Welcome to episode number 908 of Navigating the Modern World with Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live today from Red Morton Park. It is 53 degrees. It's pretty chilly, so I got my handy dandy spider gloves on. Spider. And Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I hope you all had a very safe and sane New Year's Eve. Don and I spent New Year's Eve with my mother. It was a nice, time with just, the two most important women in my life, my mother and my wonderful lady Dawn. And we brought in the new year. It was just a beautiful, nice, peaceful evening. None of the crazy stuff that that what happened in our younger days, right? One glass of champagne, and after that, we spent about an hour or so with my mother, and after that, Don and I went to bed and got some great rest. Now tonight, we're gonna have a nice dinner with the family after this walk ends, and tomorrow. Tomorrow is when it really starts. Tomorrow is when 2025 really starts. I mean, today's the day to celebrate the new year, but no one is going to do anything besides eat and drink and and just hang out with family and friends and all that, right? Now, I hope all of you, drink responsibly. If you drink, don't drive. I have not done a stream in a few days. I'll share more about that in just a few, once a few more people pop on. And also, once again, this is a members only live chat, so moderators can chat for free. Members with a $2.99 channel membership or greater can chat. If you're not a moderator, you will need at least a $2.99 channel membership to chat here. If you're going to get a membership, you might as well go with the $4.99 or $9.99, because once Don and I reach 10 members again, we're going to be doing some on the couch with Don and Eli, members only live streams. The $4.99 package, like any package above $2.90, the $2.99 package will get you what the $2.99 package gives you, which is the members only live chats on publicly viewable streams like this one. The $4.99 package, in addition, will get you the members only live streams, but only while they're live. If you want the replays along with the live streams that are members only and along with the members only live chats on publicly viewable streams, you'll need to go with the $9.99 package. That'll get you members only live stream replays and any other members only pre-recorded content here on this channel. Now, very soon, I'm going to be moving the in-studio streams back to this channel here, GNA2, Genuine Live Personal Development. Right now, they've still been on the main channel, GNA, Genuine Personal Development. I was going to make that change effective immediately in 2025, but I think I'm going to hold off for a few more weeks before I transition the in-studio live streams that I do back over here to GNA2. So that is the update on that. Another update, the GNA Positivity Pledge. The creator that created the plugin that I use on WordPress that allows me to, have the functionality of running this petition. I haven't heard from him in a few days. It's the holiday season, so right now, the GNA Positivity Pledge, if you go there, the site is live. The reCAPTCHA is there, but it is not working properly. I have that there because it protects the site from getting botted. I've also added other spam measures regarding emails. I've got some great plugins, some premium paid plugins on WordPress that give me great functionality regarding how many emails will be sent out in a certain amount of time. So even if my site does get botted, it'll cap out the emails at a certain amount in a certain amount of time, effectively preventing any and all, botting until we get the issue resolved where the CAPTCHA works to prevent botting. Right now, if you try to submit your pledge for the positivity pledge, it simply just won't send it. It won't work. It'll appear like it's working, but it won't work. It won't give you any confirmation. It won't send you the message that an email's been sent to verify your email, because once it works again, you'll have to click on the reCAPTCHA saying you're not a robot, and then an email will be sent to your email to verify your email before it accepts your pledge. I'm hoping sometime over the next few days I hear back from the creator and owner of the plugin and it gets resolved. If not, I'm going to have to find another solution. And I really like this plugin, so I really hope I don't have to redo everything all over again. He's a very nice guy from Germany, and he's been communicating with me, but all of a sudden a few days ago he hasn't got back to me, and it's probably because he's busy with family, and I understand it's the new year and all that. So we'll give him into the first week of the new year, and if I don't hear from him, then we'll figure something else out. Hey babe, respectfully, maturely, and professionally, how you doing, babe? Happy New Year to you and your family. I didn't expect you to be on. It's 53 degrees, babe. It's cold. I've got my gloves on, triple layered up. Happy New Year, everyone, says Dawn. Happy New Year, my love. Happy New Year. Thank you for your continued support and dedication to, a purpose, my purpose, that is well above and beyond me. My purpose is, it's not even about me. I'm just the one that's trying to get it out there, It's a big purpose to help as many people as possible learn to better love themselves, learn to have self-respect, self-love. Just learn to become, a better and more honest and ethical human being. That's the purpose, right? So I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. I didn't expect that. I honestly never know when Dawn's going to pop on. I don't expect her to pop on. I don't ask her to pop on. She does it on her free will. So, and the neighbors are having I think they're doing a barbecue over there. I saw this fire raising up. All of these neighbors over here have lived here forever. There are actually a lot of people at the park on New Year's Day. I didn't expect there to be a whole lot of people, but oh, love you too, babe. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. So, yeah, I took the last days off. Don and I got our updated COVID and flu shots, and Don also got the pneumonia shot because it's something that she's been dealing with. So, if you have a history of pneumonia issues, you're supposed to take it, I believe, every 5 years, I think. If you don't, then you have to take it, I think, by age 60 or 65. But once you turn 50, it is recommended by the CDC, the Center of Disease Control. The Center for Disease Control. Sorry. It's recommended by the CDC to get the shingles vaccine, Shingrix. And I'm 51. I was supposed to get it last year. Don and I, we had all of our COVID shots. We've had 4 COVID shots before this one, since the initial one. And we would get our flu shots, but last year, we ran into an issue where, our insurance was not accepted at Walgreens. And we realized it never was accepted at Walgreens. There was a period of time where the government was funding COVID and flu shots and all of that at no cost outside of insurance. But now, the government's no longer covering it because we're beyond that era. And now most insurance companies will cover your COVID shots, your flu shots, and other necessary shots. And I finally found out, because both Dawn and I are with Anthem Blue Cross, I found out that CVS takes Anthem Blue Cross, but not Walgreens. So, at least certain plans. There are so many different plans. What you have to do is you have to call. You can go on the website of these carriers nowadays, but the best thing to do is to use their chat or call them up directly and ask them, because even searching on the website a lot of times won't get you the information, right? So yeah, Dawn and I, a couple days back, we went and got our updated COVID Pfizer shots, our flu shots. She got the pneumonia shot. I got the shingles shot, and I had read about the shingles shot that it can really have some side effects and can really wear you down. What I didn't know is the thing hurts like a mofo when you get it. Now, I've had the flu shot many times, and the COVID shot and flu shot, it's like the same type of needle, right? But the person out at Walgreens, they have registered people that can give vaccines that are just regular employees. Hey, Tia, how are you doing? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year 2025. It's great to see you. It's been a few days. But when the lady that was giving me the shots was about to give me the shingles shot, so she gave me the flu and COVID shot on the left arm, and on the right arm was the shingles shot. She said, "This is going to hurt a bit. This is different than the other 2 shots. I'm sorry, I'm letting you know it's going to hurt a bit." And so she went in. Oh man, that thing hurt like a mofo. And then I was good, and I've been good for the most part. But let me tell you, I mean, whenever I've gotten the COVID and the flu shot, but especially the COVID shot, I do get a little drowsy or so. I would get a little drowsy and make me more tired. Those are normal side effects. But this shingle shot, I swear, I just felt like sleeping all day, every day for the last like 2+ days. Like, let me tell you, the shingle shot is a mofo. But honestly, when you hit 50, you've got to get that thing because you don't want to be dealing. It basically protects you like 90%. It gives you like 90% protection against getting shingles that could have some serious issues with your health if you don't, right? And then 2 to 6 months later, you got to go for a second dosage. And the employee at CVS recommended me to do it like, within like 2.5 months or so. So I'm going back in March to get my second shingles shot. I hope it doesn't knock me out for another 2 days, man. I mean, I was okay, but I was just really tired. I really felt like I wanted to sleep, I really felt like I wanted to sleep. So there's Redwood City Police taking off. They were right there. They saw me. They know who I am. They all know me. They all know me at RCPD. Oh, it's that dude with the selfie stick. He's still doing this like 7 years later and shit. Yes, I am. Let's go on. I had shingles in my 40s. The shot didn't bother me at all. Tia, that shot hurts like a mofo. It is not like the COVID or the flu shot. Now, I don't know if they've changed it, but it just felt like a bigger needle was going in me. Probably because I already had shingles. Really? So they gave you the shingle shot in your 40s because you got shingles? Wow. Did you have the chicken pox growing up? I had chicken pox. If you have chicken pox, you have a greater chance of getting shingles later on in life. That's what we've all been told, right? Yes, yeah. Yeah. Whoa. There's a little kid that's literally driving. This is like an 8-year-old kid that's driving an electric little mini bike, and he was going literally like 35 miles an hour right down this. This is insane what they let these little kids drive nowadays. I heard something coming, and this little kid is coming on a little tiny electric motorized bike going like 35 miles an hour right down this strip. Almost hit me. It's like they shouldn't even allow that shit to be ridden here, at least at that speed. I mean, you're going to start to see, parks putting signs up like no motorized or electric bikes, or maximum speed limit like 10 miles an hour or 5 miles an hour. I would never get like an 8-year-old kid a motorized mini bike that can go, and even electric motorized bike that goes like 30, 35 miles an hour. My God. Well, apparently nothing's changed for some people in the new year, Tia and Don. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed, right? You're going to dedicate your life to Eli in 2025. Because Eli is the purpose of some people. They can't live without Eli. They can't pay their bills without Eli. Yeah, of course. Of course. And, you know, Mr. J.O., let's just call him that. Mr. J.O., you're going to continue to fund these people. You're watching me, J.O. It's okay, J.O. Listen, I wish you a happy new year. Keep doing what you're doing, Mr. J.O. Keep on throwing those big dollars down on top of all the other stuff that you know you've done, right? And then keep paying those people to threaten me on sock accounts, J.O. Right? Don't worry, J.O. Your time will come. That's called karma, J.O. Because without you, J.O., there's no way these people could afford to do what they're doing. You're funding it. And what do you get out of it, dude? What do you get out of it? You want to try to knock a man down that wants to create positivity because you're a miserable son of a bitch? Is that what it is? I don't care. I'm going to go public on this because I don't care. This dude, you know, you want to go watch my stream on the main channel regarding Mr. Silicone, right? You'll learn more. But this dude, because I didn't have a reCAPTCHA on because I was having issues until I got it fixed, this dude botted my website. He's the one that did it, right? Further leaving a paper trail or a digital trail of his mishaps on the internet, right? Right? That's all good, dude. Just trust me, dude. Everything has a digital trail, Mr. J.O. Every payment that you've made to everyone with the intent. He's an idiot, Tia. And trust me, if anything happens to me in 2025, he's being implicated. He is. He is. That's a promise. And don't send people on sock accounts threatening me and threatening me in other ways, because let me tell you something. There are people out there, J.O., that are telling you parts of what happened last month regarding a certain event, but they're leaving out certain things that if it was known publicly, trust me, they would lose a lot of credibility from many people, right? Yeah, that's true. Yep. But we're not going to say that because we're going to wait for them to say it. And maybe down the road at some point, we will share more information about some stuff that would make you think twice about let's just say, people that are known swatters, right? Let's just put it that way, right? There's a lot more to every story, Silicone J.O. And I'll tell you what, man, you can keep on trying to harass myself and whatever, right? You want to keep on harassing me off of YouTube? I know it's you. Everyone knows it's you. Right? Because you have a big hate boner wanting to get me off. And here's the thing. We're starting off 2025 with a positive note. I promise you we're going to keep it positive, dude. I promise you in the new year, dude, it's not going to go well for you if you continue to do the stupid shit you do. Continue to pay people to do what they're doing, right? That's a promise to you. Hope you have a blessed J.O. Oh, you're still there, babe? You know who J.O. is. We don't have to say that. We don't want to dox people like they do it, but yeah. So J.O. continues to pay people based on our numbers. He's continuing to pay people to do what they did in 2024 and before that time, right? Right? But yeah, J.O., your digital trail of payments to certain creators with the intent to harass me. Let's just say if anything happens to me in 2025, I promise you, sir, you will be implicated. You will be. Trust me. So honestly, dude, do what you want to do. Take that for whatever it's worth. I'm making you a promise. There's no threat here, Silicone J.O. I have proof with screenshots that you pay people to harass me and make content on me. If I have to implicate Pedro and Hannibal, right? If I have to implicate them under penalty of perjury, just like implicating you under penalty of perjury, Silicone J.O. And I'm not kidding. Let me tell you this, Silicone J.O. If people you're paying leave me alone, if people you're paying leave me alone, I let it all go. If people you're paying implicate me for anything in 2025, you, Pedro, Hannibal, and everyone will be answering under penalty of perjury. I promise you. If you want to continue coming at my family, if you want to continue to bomb my websites, if you want to continue to do the stupid shit you're doing, right? Eventually it's going to catch up to you. You're going to have the law at your door, Silicone J.O. I'm not kidding, dude. Enough is enough. Grow up. You're a 41-year-old grown-ass man. Move forward. Start a positive 2025 before everything for you implodes. And I'm not kidding, bro. I'm not kidding because I got all my ducks in a row. Listen, I don't care if you think this is drama or whatever. But I'm putting a promise to you here for the new year. And again, don't get the people you're paying to come and threaten me on sock accounts, dude. I'm logging everything. I don't talk much about it. I'm putting this out there because I'm noticing the numbers here. And you're continuing to pay people to hinder my progress. And I'm going to go public on it. Right? And the more that any of you threaten me, the more it will be all used against you should you guys take any further action, unnecessary action in 2025. The moment anyone goes real life on me in 2025, you're all being implicated. Trust me. Trust me on that. And you can run and hide, but we'll find you legally. I've had enough. What a pathetic piece of crap this guy is, right? What a pathetic piece of crap he is. And to the people accepting money from him, you're no better. Karma will hit you in 2025. Trust me on that. He is stupid enough to trust people he doesn't even know shows his intelligence. Well, I'll tell you what, he is paying people to intentionally harass me. That is a criminal offense. And I have plenty of proof of it. And I don't want to hear from anyone that's dependent on his money for survival right now, because you don't want to go out there and, make money legitimately, right? That's the whole purpose of this. Give me a second here. You guys are trying to protect your cash cow because you're desperate for the money. And you can't make the money any other way for some reason right now, right? So this guy offers you money with the intent to harass me and harass my family and harass all this shit, right? One more thing, that you do silicone or anyone you pay does silicone, and you will be dealing with the law. I'm making a promise to you. I'm not kidding you. I will drive down to Redwood City Police Department tomorrow and fill out the police report on you. That is not a threat. That is a promise. Don't anyone threaten me saying, oh, stop threatening. I'm not threatening anyone. Get a life, get a real job, or make real content as part of your income. Do not threaten me or anyone I care for in 2025. The GNA stands tall on this. It's amazing what people will do to protect a very unethical, at the very least, but more so illegal source of income. And you're going to try to claim it as, ooh, I'm a reaction channel. No, you're a harassment channel. You folks are harassment channels being paid by somebody specifically with the intent to harass people on the internet as your source of joy and happiness, and as your source of a legitimate source of income, which it's not. It's really not, right? Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry for having to bring it up, but I see my numbers and I know that the saga is continuing for silicone I don't care about what anyone else is doing. What I care about is this guy paying people to do those things. And right now, that's the thing. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. All right. All right. We are back live. I'm going to wait for that car to pass. All right. Welcome back, everyone. You know, it's really sickening to me that a few creators are dependent on this silicone JO guy for survival, are basically like fighting for him and treating him like he's an actual legit employer. And I'm sitting there, hey, leave my silicone alone, right? Yeah, leave your cash cow harassment payer alone. It's all good. 2025 is here. And in 2025, the GNA has all their ducks in a row, and we are ready to help as many people as possible. We are also ready to defend ourselves if need be in certain circumstances, in any circumstance. And we're also here to help other people that have been victimized unfairly or victimized in general. We're here to help you in any way possible. We're prepared for that. We've got all of our ducks in a row. We will not be threatened. We will not be scared. We will not back down to stop negativity, to stop hate, to stop harassment, to stop very unstable, mentally and emotionally unstable people, spoiled and entitled people, right? See, our motto here at the GNA is you leave us alone, we leave you alone. You mess with us, you're messing with the wrong people. And when I say you're messing with the wrong people, what I'm saying is that you're messing with people that will stand up for their legal rights. Again, folks, I want you to know that GNA is a safe place. There are many of you that are scared to come here because of this man paying a couple of creators that continue to create harassing content. I mean, I haven't watched their content. I don't know how much they're creating. I don't even know if they're creating any, but I'm sure they are because I can tell when the numbers are a little bit off, right? But do not be afraid of these people, because honestly, these people, they're not even here to really harm anyone. They're just doing this to make money because they've got a psychopathic, mentally ill audience of people that love this type of content because it makes them feel better about their pathetic, miserable lives to try to kick other people down that are trying to create good, positive things, right? I'll tell you, you know what? The last couple days while I wasn't streaming, I was doing a lot of soul searching. And I really hated the fact that these COVID shots and the shingle shots and the flu shots, they took me out for a few days. I really hated that. But at the same time, I was just feeling a little bit off. I was just feeling like exhausted. I was feeling like, I'm not going to lie, I was almost feeling kind of like I was just like feeling the feeling of defeat, right? Even though I knew I wasn't defeated, I was feeling that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm back. And I'm not going anywhere. And I'm not going to stop standing up for what I believe in and what I've created and what my purpose is out here. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to back down no matter what. And nobody should stop or back down in anything they believe in, as long as it's positive. Here comes the fast ones. That kid just crashed into a fence with those electric mini bikes. They're going really fast again. Like, why are those even legal for kids? Those are dangerous. Those are just so dangerous. I think their families over there. They're letting them go up and down this strip this is like a sidewalk for people to walk on, not for bicycles to be ridden on. Like literally, those kids could lose control and run right into me. Or anyone. They could injure someone and injure themselves at the same time. Like if I had kids, I would never let them do that. Not in this setting. You got to go somewhere else where it's safer. That was made for bikes. I couldn't tell if they were wearing helmets. I think they were wearing helmets, which is a good thing, but that's not going to, that's going to protect your head, but it's not going to protect other people in the way or anything else, on their body. So many of them blatantly lie for money. That will end. That's crazy. My dad wouldn't let us get until we were 15. Yeah. As far as the lies and all that, it's all for money, Tia. It's all for money. It's all for money, all right? Trust me, in 2025, anyone that messes with me and the GNA off of YouTube in unethical or illegal ways, trust me, I am more than prepared. I am more than prepared, more prepared than ever before. I am done with this abuse and harassment. It sounded like a cherry bomb. Those are illegal in most areas, if not all areas now. I heard cherry bombs and bottle rockets go off last night. I'm like, where do people get these nowadays? Like, I understand there's a black market, but you wouldn't do that on the internet. You'd have to go somewhere. Maybe they're going to Nevada. I think they're still legal in Nevada. So I think people, what they're doing is they're going to Nevada and they're hiding the stuff in their car on the way back. Now, here's the thing. At the California border, all borders that border California, Jesus. All borders that border California have agricultural inspection points. I don't think they check for anything else, but they should. So I think people are smuggling in illegal fireworks that are legal, I believe, in Nevada. I have to look. I'm curious. I will look later on. Oh, the sign's not on. I don't think that I don't think the Christmas show is going to happen tonight. I think it's over with. And I believe the Niners have been eliminated from the playoffs, so there's going to be no. This house typically, when the Niners are in the playoffs, it becomes, oh, there is shows tonight. Shows tonight. I think it's just 7:30. I think it's just one time. I wonder if the guy did a New Year's Eve show. Probably. Yeah, Tia, I'm really sorry. Sometimes I gotta do what I gotta do. Sometimes I gotta make statements to people because this is the only way that I can basically forewarn them and try to get them to back off. Before things escalate. And again, to people that want to, put out statements about me that only certain people would know, like you reap what you sow, why don't you tell people the full story about your part? Why don't you tell people about the parts that you don't want them to know that I already know, right? Because trust me, the things that some people have done out here are going to be more and more exposed. All right, we are back live. Tia said, you reap what you sow is comical in that incident. Of course, it is half truth. It is half the truth, right? It is half the truth. It is only half the truth, right? It's half the truth, and because I've kept my mouth shut, because I don't want to involve myself in any of this, I've kept my mouth shut. There's only one person, well, there's a total of 3 people that could have spilled the beans, but I'm sure it was the one main person that spilled the beans about you reap what you sow, right? And this person just wants to put out the fact that you reap what you sow, and you better be ready in 2025, right? But you're leaving out the part about that you don't want people to know, right? And so you're trying to get me to expose that part because then you want to try to scare me into thinking that that's putting out information, that I shouldn't put out. I'm not going to put it out, but let me tell you something. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's 2 incidents that you're not talking about, the same situation. And if everyone found out about those incidents, trust me, your reputation would no longer exist on this platform. And I'm not threatening you at all. Don't sit there and say, oh, yeah, you're threatening. No, I'm not threatening you at all. This is my opinion. And trust me, one day, that information will be public, because if you force it to go public, then it will go public. There's only one way it'll go public, and I think you know how that is, because I'm not going to put it public on my own. But if I'm forced to defend myself against future BS, trust me, that information will go public legally. I'm sorry, Tia. I've been holding on to this stuff because I'm tired of people lying to their audience to try to make me look like a piece of crap because someone's paying them to do it. And they're only sharing one part of the story. You reap what you sow. Well, you reap what you sow yourself. Yep. Don't want people knowing you're part of it. You're telling people what the man said about me, but you're not telling people what the man said about you. Right? You're selectively leaving out stuff that would make you look real bad. Real bad. Real bad. I totally understand. Sometimes you have to say how you feel. Well, thank you. It's working very hard. Yeah, I guess so. Uh-huh. Yep, yep. Well, the lights are off over here now. It doesn't look like there are any lights on here right now. At least on the field. Well, no one's going to be practicing on New Year's Day. Yep, and I'm in progress of researching some other aspects from 2024 to better protect myself and the GNA in 2025. This is going to be an amazing year, folks. I really ask each and every one of you. I know there are many of you that support Don and I and Tia and Sandra and the rest of the crew here at the GNA. You really love what we do, but you're afraid because of this group of people being paid to target me and to do the vile stuff they do. Right? And then lie and say it's just, you know, reaction videos and stuff like that. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Silicone J.O., you're paying people to make reaction videos, right? Uh-huh. You got to understand something, Silicone, that everywhere that you chat is logged. Everything that you say is logged. And if ever we want to find out the truth and it gets to that point about what people are conspiring to do behind the scenes. If it ever got to that point and the right people wanted to look into that, they could get the access to it, right? You leave a digital trail of all your mishaps that can tie in everything all together, right? And you're thinking that, oh, it's never going to get to that point, so I'm safe. I can just run my mouth on some suck account digitally in some Discord server or somewhere, right? And never have to. I'm just recording a video, yeah. I don't have a YouTube. I'm just recording a video. Yeah, see you later, man. You see, at this point, I don't want to give anyone publicly the YouTube channel because my channel is not for those. Those are young, 18, 19-year-olds, sometimes younger kids. And that's not what my content is for. And like you give any passerby like a kid or something like that your YouTube, they're gonna come and troll you, and they could troll you in real life if they find out where you're at, right? You see, I'm very smart in the way I handle these things, right? It's not that I want to be a jerk. I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything like that. I'm just taking proactive measures to minimize any stupidity from this point on, right? Final lap. I haven't warmed up. It's probably down to about 50 degrees right now. It's been getting down to the high 30s, low 40s, high 30s at night. It's been cold, Dawn and I and the dogs, we've been snuggling up. We've got our central heater, but we also have the Presto heat dish that we get at Costco, which is a phenomenal space heater. And yeah, that thing just keeps us toasty on top of the central heat, But yeah, Tia, I'm glad you're here. I think Dawn is preparing some other stuff right now. We're going to have dinner with the family tonight, Tia, right when I'm done. Tia, how was your New Year? How was your New Year? And to anyone else that's not here, if you watch this on the replay, let me know in the comments section. Sandra, Alex the Beer Master, Lewis Fuller, Hiking Hippie, anyone else? Oh yeah, and by the way, to the person that reached out to Alex the Beer Master, and you're trying to tell Alex the Beer Master the same old shit people have been trying to tell everyone that I connect with for years. Alex is not buying that. He made me aware of what's going on, and I wished him a happy New Year's, and that was that. Do you think people that have been loyal to me and I've been loyal to them for 5+ years are going to sit there and let some suck account that's actually one of two legitimate people still trying to come after my audience? How pathetic, man. It's stupid. Like, how pathetic is it? Do you think that's going to work? Nice. Quiet, didn't do much, just relaxed. Yeah, we watched Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve with Ryan Seacrest, because Dick Clark passed away years ago. And yeah, that's my favorite New Year's Eve countdown show every year on ABC. Channel 7 is our local affiliate here. Our local affiliate is owned by the Walt Disney Company. It's been owned by ABC, which now Walt Disney's owned ABC for a long time. It's been owned by them all along. And when DirecTV had a dispute with, the Walt Disney Company on all their channels, for 3 weeks we lost ABC, our local affiliate. We lost ESPN, Disney Channel, and all that stuff. Anyway, I like Ryan Seacrest. Yeah, you know, Tia, Ryan Seacrest, in his younger days, um, about 30 years ago or so, 30, yeah, he's actually, Ryan Seacrest is about a year younger than me. He's 50. So about 30 years ago, when he was in his early 20s, he used to be a reporter for a local station here in the San Francisco Bay Area, KTVU Channel 2, which is our Fox affiliate. And I didn't even realize that until I saw some past YouTube videos. Like there was an episode, there was actually a newscast where Ryan Seacrest was interviewing, I don't know if you folks remember Debbie Gibson. Debbie Gibson, she's around my age too. And she used to sing that song, I get lost in your eyes. And then she had the song Out of the Blue, right? So Debbie Gibson was doing a show in the Bay Area, and Ryan Seacrest got to interview her. And Debbie Gibson used to also play the piano in her songs, because a lot of songs back then had actual piano, which is fantastic. Now everything's like electrical and synthesized and all that shit. It's not the same, right? But yeah, it was. I gotta find that video, Tia. It's on YouTube on the KTVU Channel 2 YouTube channel. Debbie Gibson and Ryan Seacrest, KTVU Channel 2. It's a small world, you know what I mean? And then after that, Ryan Seacrest started doing American Idol, and he made it big time. Good for him. And I like Ryan Seacrest too. He's a positive guy, very inspirational. He's got a great broadcast voice for radio and TV. If I remember correctly, I think he does the top 40 now. He's been doing it for a while, I believe. Let me turn on the front light here. I got 3 laps in on New Year's Day. There aren't a lot of lights on at the park right now. Typically, when people are practicing, these big lights, these big floodlights are on for the fields. But no one's practicing today, so they aren't on. When they aren't on, there isn't a whole lot of light in certain parts, but there's still the other lights. I think eventually if the park gets, like I've been saying, if they get these LED lights like they put out here in this lot, they need to get these lights in the other lot where I park. This is, I believe, well, the main lot is back there. And this is the secondary lot, and then there's the lot on the other side where I like to park. It's a smaller lot. I just think it's a lot easier to get in and out of. And there's like less traffic there. So I like parking over there. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, we're back live. We are back live. Oh, we still have the ice cream stand here today, the Crepelicious. Actually, I would love to have one of those. That sounds really good. I'm going to bring Dawn, and we're going to get some of those Crepelicious ice cream over there. I keep seeing that pink truck every time I walk in, and that's branding and marketing right there. I gotta bring Dawn to the park, and we can have some of those crepelicious ice creams, or like banana splits, or whatever they make. I'm sure they make everything there. You know, the nerve of some people. The nerve of some people on what they'll do to make money. It's just absolutely pathetic, you know. And now everyone's going to be curious. Well, what is that person not saying? She's trash talking Eli, saying, well, you know, remember, the person said you reap what you sow. But everyone else is going to wonder. And here's the thing, there's two other people besides that person that know exactly what happened. And they've probably told a bunch of people, right? Two other people that know what I'm talking about, right? You know exactly what was said, right? And you're going to excuse what was said, that you witnessed what was said, right? Right? That's funny to me. It's funny to me. Nothing, you know, I make one little small mistake or say something, you know, wrong, and I apologize, which is not a big deal. But other people that these people are associated with make huge mistakes. Like, I'm talking in mistakes that break the law, and they get a free pass. That's just hilarious to me. That just speaks mountains about where these people are internally, right? And I'm just really sick of all this crap. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not, you know, whatever will be will be. Like, I'm not going to be threatened, and I'm not scared or threatened. Whatever will be, and I will handle it as it comes. And I'm prepared. I'm as prepared can be. I am. I'm as prepared can be. And trust me, in certain situations that happened last month, that some people feel didn't pan out the way I felt they should have panned out, despite the outcome, there's something really good that came out of that. A lot of things were said in that situation. A lot of things were said that certain people don't want going public, right? And to be quite honest with you, it is public information, right? Now, it's not publicly available. It's not publicly available unless you have to request certain information, but you can get it. And trust me, some people probably don't want you to seek out and find out that public information, because it would end up ruining their unethical, at the very least unethical or borderline illegal cash cow out here on YouTube. In my opinion, that's what it is. Yep. I feel good. I feel real good. Yeah. Feel real good, Tia. Happy New Year 2025, everyone. Part of 2025 is going to be standing up for people, having their backs, not letting people take advantage of them, not letting people harass them, bullying them, or bully them, I mean. And again, to the people that are afraid to come and support Don and I and Tia and Sandra and the rest of the crew here, you're going to let these few people that are being paid to just, trash talk me and go real life on me, you're going to let them keep you from supporting something good you want to support? You're going to let them do that to you? Why let anyone do that to you? Why? That's why I've worked hard in 2024 to put all of these protective measures in place, right? And I'm ready for anything this year. If anything, this situation, all this situation that a bunch of people have put me through, if anything, has allowed me to further bulletproof my business, my brand, and everything else, has allowed me to protect myself in the absolute best ways possible. And everything that I've done for me has been a win. Even situations that may appear to look like a loss are actually a win. Just think about it. Think about it. Every time you lose something, there's always something good that comes out of it, right? There's always something good that comes out of every loss, right? Usually, when you lose something or you make a mistake, you learn a lesson on how to do it better the next time. In some cases, when you lose, part of the process of losing, certain things are exposed that would not have been exposed otherwise, or have been confirmed that would not have been confirmed otherwise. My suggestion is to stop this nonsense. It's 2025, right? Move on to bigger and better things if you're creating issues, right? Find better ways to make your living than harassing people on the internet or accepting payment to harass people on the internet, right? That's the glory of it all. That's true, Tia. There is going to be a shift. Well, there is, Tia. Here's the thing, Tia, right? Like, honestly, I'm the nicest guy in the world. I'm too nice. I am too fucking nice, Tia. That's part of the problem. But I'm also not an idiot, and I understand what's going on. And I will not be threatened or bullied or scared away from standing up for what's true and defending myself against things I know that I haven't done, and defending myself and stopping things that are affecting me that other people are doing in wrongful ways, right? This is beautiful. Like, look at all that. It's a lot of work. It's just a lot of work, but it is absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to go over there through the vortex today because there are kids there. Well, Happy New Year, everyone. Love all of you. At some point, Don and I will start to do some live streams together. If we reach our goal of five um, super chats of at least $5 or more on one of the live streams we do on either channel, because now the super chat goals feature has been rolled out to everyone. So I got early access to it here on this channel a couple months ago, but now I have it on the main channel as well. So when we reach that goal of 5 super chats of at least $5 or more on the stream, Don and I will do one live stream, and that'll be a publicly viewable stream. Once we get to 10 members of at least $4.99 or greater, then we will start to do the On the Couch with Don and Eli streams. And we're going to try to do one at least once per week, but they'll happen at least once every 2 weeks. We'll say at least 2 shows per month, but we're going to try to do 4 shows per month. In some cases, we might even do more. It just all depends. It all depends on the demand. It all depends on the support. We love doing those shows. They're very positive. They're very inspirational. Dawn has come a long way. Dawn's always been a beautiful woman, a beautiful, kind soul, right? But she's been through a lot, and she's turned things around. I'm really proud of her. I'm so proud of her, and she's a very strong woman. And I mean, look, she'll test me every now and then. That's what women do. All women test men. That's what they do. It's called the shit test. It is what it is, right? And she'll test me every now and then. And you know what? As you get older, and you become a wise man, and you understand, women's emotions. You just learn to say, "Hey, babe, okay, hey, maybe you just need a little bit of space. Here's your space. When you feel better, when you work through these emotions that are pissing you off about, the sky being blue or whatever, right? Or whatever it is, and it has nothing to do with me. Just come and see me, and blah blah blah, right?" But I'll tell you, Don has really, really, and I mean, listen, Don's gone live on a couple shows with you, audio only. One with you, Tia, and then one with, both the shows that we did recently. One on my birthday, and one when we did your interview show, Tia. Sandra Palacio was on, and yeah. Dawn had energy. She was excited. She has a very powerful voice. She gets excited and jumps right in there. And it's like, I get it, because I can be that way. And I used to do a lot of my shows that way. But even I've kind of toned it down a little bit. And the way I'm running my shows now is more about letting other people talk, and just me doing more listening and asking a few questions every now and then. I don't need to be the highlight of the show. It's never been about me being the highlight of the show anyway, but I used to feel the need to have most of the say in the show, and you know what? That was the wrong way to look at it. Lesson learned. I've told Dawn, you should run your own show one day. I'll help you produce it, And she goes, "Yeah, you never know." Well, that's going to be part of the thing. Well, part of the GNA Women's Mastery, is going to have a segment of we're going to be interviewing some women. We're probably going to do those pre-recorded and put it on the other channel, the GNA Genuine Personal Development. But anyway, love all of you. Thank you to the 36 people that are here. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Love all of you. Take it easy, okay? To the people that are live and die Eli as their cash cow, just cut it out. You don't scare me. You don't threaten me. Your soccer accounts don't scare me. You threatening to go real life on me doesn't scare me. Whatever you do, just understand, Every action has a consequence. And if you think that I'm scared, that, you want to threaten me with things that aren't true, I'm already set to defend myself. Okay. And, this time around, I've got all my ducks in a row. I'm ready to go. And financially, I'm all covered and set to go for whatever happens. I can't say that for other people. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other. Take care, everyone. Happy New Year 2025. And I'm not saying this show wasn't positive. It was. We had to get some stuff out. Tia said, it's really getting old. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. But you know what? If Silicone JO keeps paying them money, they just keep coming around. I mean, once the money runs out, do you think that these people that are still making content on me, if they're even doing it, I haven't watched. I don't care. I assume they are. But do you think that they want to do it? They're only doing it because they're being paid by Silicone JO. That's it. That's all it is. Anyway, Happy New Year 2025. We'll see you all tomorrow. It'll be a more positive show tomorrow. I'm going to try to get out to the trail tomorrow. I missed the trail. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other. Take care and good night, everyone.